I recently did a video on one of the best ways to use bay leaves to boost your hair growth, and I had so many positive and lovely comments from you all. And most of you were wondering other ways to use bay leaves to boost hair growth. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the organic bay leaf oil. When chemicals damaged my hair and I had to do the big chop, natural ingredients like bay leaves, cloves, fenugreek, hibiscus, and so many other natural ingredients have helped me grow my hair much faster and fuller. And today I'm going to show you one way to use natural ingredients to boost your hair's growth. Let's do this. Hello beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to have you join us today. If you haven't seen my previous video on how to use bay leaves for hair growth, make sure you check it out after watching this video. Bay leaves have so many benefits when it comes to hair growth. And aside these many benefits, some of the reason why I love bay leaves is really affordable, easy to find, and I just love what it does to my hair. Yes, you can always use the dry bay leaves if you cannot find the fresh ones, but for this recipe I would rather you use the fresh bay leaves. I'm going to show you how to make the bay leaf oil. And here, before getting into all that, I would love for you to show your girl some love by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here, do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell so each time I upload DIYs for hair growth like these, you will always be notified. And when you do click on the bell, do not forget to select all so you do not miss any of my videos. Alright, let's get into the recipe. So I got some bay leaves and I'm also going to pluck the leaves from the stick. All we need from this is the leaves. So whenever you get your bay leaves like this, make sure you are plugging the leaves from it. And bay leaves, you can find them at your local grocery store, Asian store, or Hispanic stores. Just Google it in your area and I know you can find the fresh ones. But for some reason, if you cannot find the fresh ones, feel free to use the dry ones and follow the recipe. So after plugging all my bay leaves from the stick like so, the next thing I'm going to do is to add some water to it and make sure to wash it. For some reason, the fresh bay leaves are always dirty. I mean, when I say dirty, really dirty. So whenever you get your bay leaves, make sure you really wash it well. If possible, wash it under running water. I just wash it about 3 or 4 times before getting all the dirt from it. Just see what I'm having now. You do not need that in your hair. So make sure whenever you get your fresh bay leaves, you are washing it like no one's business. Alright, so this is the second wash I'm doing, and I did other washes, but I'm not going to bore you with all that. But now my water is all clean and it's ready to be used. So after getting my clean bay leaves like so, I'm going to spread it out and wipe it off with a paper towel. The secret to this recipe is we do not want any water in this recipe because it's the bay leaf oil. We don't want the oil to go bad after making the recipe. So whenever you wash your bay leaves, make sure you are drying them. So what I'm doing right now is just using the paper towel to dry each and every one of them. And if you look closely to the paper towel, you can see some dirt. Even though I washed it like 4 times, I was still getting some dirt. So whenever you are using fresh bay leaves, especially in this recipe, the oil recipe, make sure you are really cleaning it very well. It takes time. When you want something clean and healthy for yourself, you need to put in the time. So please put in the time to clean your bay leaves. So these are all my clean bay leaves, but I'm still going to spread them out and allow it to air dry because we don't want any water, not even a drop of water in this recipe. So it's all air dried right now, and the next thing I'm going to do is to cut my bay leaves into little pieces. Bay leaves are really hard, or let me say tough. It's not just like any soft leaves. It's really tough. So whenever you're doing this recipe, to make sure the oil is really absorbed into the bay leaves, make sure you're chopping it into little pieces. You do not have to use the scissors. You can use a chopper if you do have it, or any means that you can do to make it little pieces. I'm just using my scissors today, and I'm going to cut everything really tiny. After that, I'm going to put it in a pot of boiling water. So this is my bay leaves. There is nothing in it, just the bay leaves by itself. I'm going to leave it in the water for about 10 minutes. Why? Because I want it to kind of be tender before adding the oil to it. Bay leaves are really hard, as I said, so we really want it to be absorbed. So to do that, make sure you first leave the bay leaves in the water, then after that you add your carrier oil. So I'm going to add the extra virgin olive oil. You can add any carrier oil of your choice, almond oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, any oil that works for your hair. Just add it to it. I added about 100 ml olive oil to my recipe, and I'm going to leave it again in the pot of boiling water for another 20 minutes. Just make sure you keep stirring every now and then to make sure every part of the bay leaves get some of this yummy oil. And here you are. If you're still watching this video to this point, it means you are really enjoying it, because I really enjoy filming it. Show your girl some love by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here, do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell so each time I upload DIYs like these, you will always be notified. On this channel, I do a lot of DIYs using natural ingredients that can help you grow your hair much faster. So after everything, I allow the oil to cool down, and I'm going to cover it with a rubber, and I'm going to set it aside for overnight. The longer the better. So it's been about 24 hours and my oil is all ready. I just love the smell. Guys, you need to give this a try. I just love the smell. So at this point, I'm just going to strain my oil out. I had to strain it twice. I did this first part, then later on I'm going to use a paper towel to make sure to get rid of all those little particles. You do not want those in your hair. Otherwise you're going to spend the rest of the year getting all those tiny bay leaves from your hair. And I don't want that for you. So there are so many great benefits when it comes to using bay leaves for hair growth. When used as the bay leaf water or the bay leaf hair spray, like I did in my previous video, which I'm going to leave the link up here and also in the description box, it conditions your hair and it has antioxidant properties that can smoothen your hair and prevent it from breaking. Bay leaves can also fight bacterial and fungal infections on the scalp. When you have these infections on your scalp, it's going to be hard for you to grow new healthy hair. And that is what bay leaves does for you. It also fights dandruff and dry, itchy scalp. It can help prevent hair fall, hair thinning, or any hair loss. If you are balding on any part of your hair, you can use the bay leaf oil. I'm going to add some lavender essential oil. Aside its fragrance, lavender oil can also help treat your scalp. And I'm also going to add my favorite vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil is great for natural hair growth. It prevents hair breakages, hair fall, and hair thinning. It is okay if you do not have any of these two oils. Just the bay leaf oil has so many properties that can help you grow your hair. And after having your oil like so, you can use it as a sealant after using the bay leaf water in my previous video. Or you can also use it as a hot oil treatment. Make sure to moisturize your hair after. Click on the video you see on your screen right now to watch 2 ways to prepare onion juice for hair growth.